One good thing that has come out of the past year has to be the amount of people picking up new hobbies and perhaps learning a musical instrument, either for the first time or the first time in a long time. More people than ever seem to be picking up a musical instrument and sharing their progress on platforms such as Instagram. And this has been amazing to see. There really is such a wonderful community of beginner guitar players sharing their progress, and I'm jealous. I wish I had some videos of me first learning guitar. I barely even have any photos of it. But there is one thing that I have seen, particularly of the acoustic guitar players, and that is that everybody is just playing chords. Chords, chords, chords. And I totally understand this. When you first pick up a guitar, you want to play songs. You want to play songs you recognize as quickly as possible. But here's the one thing I will say about playing big open chords like G and C. And that is that playing big open chords such as G and C hurt your fingertips more than is needed, especially for beginner acoustic players. One thing I do want to suggest to you guys is just playing more single notes alongside playing and learning songs with chords. Now this can be hard to find. It's mainly the electric guitar players that are always playing riffs and single note stuff, but I want to encourage the acoustic guitar players to do it too. So here are 5 songs and easy riffs that we can play even just with one finger, that are a great alternative to add to your practice routine, especially if your fingertips are really hurting and they've got big lines in them. So here's the first one. This is Viva la Vida by Coldplay. It just has 4 notes, which is the 4th fret on the A string to the 6th fret on the A string. That is a C sharp to a D sharp. And then 4th fret of the E string, the thickest string, that's a G sharp note, down to an F. And with this riff, we play each note 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we need to do it to that signature rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're unsure, just tap it. I'm certain that everyone watching this video, you can match the pattern with that and then just pick it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and simple. That would be the first thing I recommend you try. The second one would be actually one from my 10-day course, which has been so helpful seemingly to so many people, especially in the last year. And this is Ooh La La by The Faces. I really want to encourage us to go with the other fingers, which would be the proper way to play this riff, but we can play it with one finger. This starts off at the 2nd fret, going to the 4th fret. Then the 4th fret, open 2. This might be one that you need some tab for, so I'll be sure to link some helpful links below. Finishing with 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2. Now I've got another full video on that one already, so I'll just link to it down below, so you can check out that one if you want. If you can go for it with more fingers rather than just the first finger moving around, it would all be with the 1st and 3rd finger. And that's all based around the D major scale and the D major chord. Now, when most people who've been playing chords for a while want to take their playing to the next level, as we call it, adding some embellishments and things, they normally want to start playing some single notes with chords. And on guitar, one of the best ways that we can do that is by learning a couple of blues riffs. And here's one I would like to share with you, really easy. It's called Hoochie Coochie Man by Muddy Waters. This is in the key of A and uses the notes C, D, E, and then back to A. That's all it is, those 5 notes. 3rd fret of string 5, open string 4, 2nd fret string 4, back to the 3rd fret and open. 5 notes in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That muting just done by muting the strings here, laying our fingers lightly over it, and just keeping that blues vibe going. Another fun way that we can add some single note playing just to some strumming chords is by learning a popular lead line that might be played by a trumpet or by actually sang or something like this. And this one's so commonly heard by crowds singing at sporting events and things like that. This is Ring of Fire. Most people will recognise this, and that is fundamental when we're playing some single notes. We want to play something that we recognise. So let's have a go at this one together. We play at the 3rd fret of string 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times, but to a little bounce, to a shuffle rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next note is the open E string, 1st fret, 3rd fret. This can also be a good opportunity, rather than having a thumb low and having to have a big stretch in your hands, moving that thumb over is what we often do when we're playing single notes on the thinnest 2 or 3 strings. And kind of this is how I would play like a D minor. This is how my hand's actually set up. Rather than being like this and having this big stretch, don't need it if we move the thumb over and we just kind of part our fingers in this kind of fashion. That melody again. Second part. Now I figured I should include at least one song from this decade rather than just really old songs. So here's the melody from one of the biggest songs from last year. This is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. With one finger, that would go like this. You can see how playing it with one finger is starting to hamper me a little bit because this is the most hardest one. I've done a tutorial for this before, so I'll link to that on screen now, but this is all based on the C major scale. Learning the C major scale and the E minor pentatonic scale would be the 2 scales that I would highly recommend if you want to take your guitar playing beyond just learning a couple of riffs and start to join the dots together a little bit more and learn things easier in the future. I will leave all those links down below. I hope you've really enjoyed this, guys. It is loads of fun playing some single note playing once you get used to it. Very scary, but as with everything, just takes a bit of practice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope to see you next time.